Now we can't forget about the prizes. Each 2K TV award winner will win the following: 500,000 VC for 2K23 and 100,000 VC in 2K24. Plus, you'll get a digital download copy of 2K24, a My Team non-reward Dark Matter card of your choice, and an exclusive 2K TV award winner t-shirt for your My Player.
The award winners will be announced in our Season 9 finale. So until then, get out there and show us what you got.
Today we're joined by the NBA.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track? Substitution. Ends up going with a new group. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. On the floor for Indiana. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Mathurin. He's guarded by Barnes. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. Barnes comes with a double team. Here's Mathurin. Indiana again missing.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
On offense, here are the Pacers, trailing by 13. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
The shot from 20 feet out. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Nembhard. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shoots from 12. Here's Drummond. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Celtics making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. The Celtics shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Here's Red Hot, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Smart for 3. He drops it from range.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Down low. Some solid defense from Williams. And so it's Boston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard and plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Red Hot. Drills it from deep. 6 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame, layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Williams is checked in for Boston. The Pacers also with a sub. Nembhard, he's checked in for Halliburton. Shot's good by Red Hot.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Nembhard. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. And it's Mathurin missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Red Hot. Give him 8. Tatum. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Tatum's got 9 points.
I just love the ball.
Timeout called. The Pacers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin, hounded by Tatum. Here's Reeves to end the run. Here's Drummond. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Shooting for Indiana, Andre Drummond, 1 shot.
And that one misses. Boston shooting only 42%. Here's Red Hot. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. He's got 11.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Turner. Here's Reeves. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mathurin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. From downtown. Here's Drummond. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. It could go. And so it's Boston. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting up
44. The Pacers 20.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Red Hot in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Here's Irving. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the free throw, no good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Offensive rebound. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Red Hot. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's Reeves. Here's Nembhard. Defended by Smart. It's stolen by Smart. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Smart has got his second basket on the night.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Smart. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Takes a 13-footer. Rebound Boston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Red Hot. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Reeves. Horford covering. Here's Nembhard. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the third quarter. Here's Red Hot. He's got 18. From outside the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Boston. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they're doing everything they can to put this game away before the final buzzer sounds. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's the Pacers with the ball. And it's time for an injury report. And now we'll send
Kyrie Irving, the assist.
You just keep letting him do his thing.
Substitution.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches it. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 33.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Miles Turner.
The first free throw is good.
Fourth team foul. At the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Duarte. Now Jackson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Knocks down the triple. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K.
And low-key, you had an incredible series, shooting an unbelievable percentage from the field. What was the key to success for you and your teammates during that series?
Overall, our offense in the league in 3v3 was the best. It doesn't get better than ours. You know, Achilles brings a lot of attention, which leads to me, you know, having wide open shots. And people know not to leave me, so it's them to open shots. So it's just like lose-lose situation.
That's the second one! That's the second!
So, Killy,
with teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their step. Check in for Tatum. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
So on the floor for Washington, Kispert is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Owens. And it's Beal in at the 1. Here's Red Hot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shep Owens.
It's going to be on Shep Owens.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Kispert, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Red Hot. Trains the three-pointer.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
The pass to Beal. Wizards passing it around. Shoots from 12. That one misses. Good D by Brogdon. Here's Red Hot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And that's now 7 points for Red Hot. Wizards have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Beal. Pass to Gafford. And here is Owens. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession, and the basket is good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And Owens gets it to go on the assist from Kispert. Owens has got 7 points.
Nice job, Owens. In point-blank range, forget about it.
Here's Red Hot. A three-pointer is right on target.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And Owens throws it down.
This is the athleticism Owens possesses, letting it all hang out on that oop.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robinson's checked in for Robert Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Al Horford. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Right outside. Knocked away. Here's Red Hot, guarded by Wright. Here's Red Hot. And again, Boston with the triple.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Washington trailing. Morris passes to Avdia. Back to Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Washington, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And he makes the first. Brown is checked in for Porzingis. And Morris drops them both. Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Nice shot by Red Hot.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid, coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Celtics foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And Morris drops them both. Here's Smart. 8 points his last outing. Here's Red Hot. Fires for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Boy, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Boston on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Owens is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Avdia. That's Hamilton in at the center, locking down the middle. Wizards trail by 3. Kispert kicks to Beal. On the 3 off target. Boston's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown outside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Wizards have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Kispert, wide open. He fires. And another miss by Washington.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Smart. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you
and so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with
that's the end of the first half. With the The Celtics, 47. The Wizards.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game's he's checked in for the Celtics. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Red is out there with Brogdon. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Took him no time at all on that one. Beal's got his third basket of the night right there.
Smart play by Beal. Just gets set up in prime scoring position, and he knows what to do from there.
And here we go. Fast break. Owens has got it. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Celtics leading by 11. Passes it to Red Hot. The tray hits the three-point bomb. Red Hot's got 28. And certainly Greg MV has done a lot of damage outside the arc in this one.
And he's looked very comfortable from that range, especially when he sees Owens in front of him.
Beal gets a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beal's got 9.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Horford. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Owen. He's guarded by Brogdon.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Red Hot. Drills it from outside. Red Hot's got got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Wizards trail by 16. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
That one good for two. Red Hot's got 33. And MV has really brought his A game tonight, hadn't he, Greg? Knowing he needed to face off against Shep Owen.
Yeah, and it's clear that he took this matchup very seriously. It's the kind of game you circle on your calendar.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Red Hot getting it done today.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David...
I ain't met a worth keeping how I lost him. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. Say I look good, I feel good, got in my face a lot. You know I'm a star, so I'ma really need my space around me. Real ain't never been nothing fake about me. Writing up them statements about me. Can't even keep a house. How she gon' keep up with me? Black truck when they pull up on me. No, this ain't no Uber either. And I ride behind 10. They lying if they say they see her. She thought she was with me. No, nobody gon' believe her. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet. And you know your daddy. Met a worth keeping how I lost me. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about. Got that check, let me see it, let me flip it. Hey, I got some. If you ain't selfish, I stay in the mirror, I'm conceited, I can't help it. Him in the took a selfie. Him in the got acquainted. I'm toxic, now she treat him like a slave. Now I'm finna call my ex and get the talking to him crazy. Hey, never mind, I'm tripping. I shouldn't. Babe, don't think I'm in my feelings. Let's get back to these that never tend to their children, cause they taking care of these. I be on vacation, they be living through my pictures. Salty, I do that to them often. Versace on my feet, and you know your daddy bought them. For the streets, so you know I never house them. I'm like a GPS, I'ma reroute them. Gemini, send them where I found them. I ain't met a worth keeping how I lost me. Super costly, I know he hated, lost me. I don't want the if he not all about me. And I don't give a survive, no. Hurt, yo, those. Especially not know living with his. Especially not them, bro. Like, especially not them caught in the shop. But live, where you whip.
The way 3v3 works is like, I feel like the only way someone can box me is if I play bad. You know, it's like, it's not really the other team playing good defense. It's just me playing bad offense. That's just how I feel genuinely. So it's like, I feel like as long as I come out there and hoop and, you know, I make the correct decisions, you know, I don't go into the defenders. I take the screen, you know, I make them have to switch. I use my brain because I do feel like I'm one of the smarter players. So I feel like, you know, as long as I do that versus anyone, I'll, you know, get the job done. And obviously, you know, we did.
Vandy, what kind of preparation and advice do you give to teammates when you're watching the 3v3 stuff and playing in these kind of tournaments?
Oh, I mean, having communication is like the number one thing you need in the 2K.
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these.
Substitution on the court.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, then there's Marcus Smart, and it's red hot in at the 2 spot.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Back to Halliburton. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Drummond to the wing on the left. Mathurin. No good on the 3. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Shots blocked. They retain possession. Defended by Smart. Outside for Halliburton. 1:36 left to play in the first. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Tatum. Here's Drummond. No good that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Red Hot. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Goes to Marcus Smart.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Halliburton against Smart. The 15-footer is good.
From Tyrese Halliburton.
For Boston, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Red Hot. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Reeves is checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Halliburton. Williams is checked in for Boston.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Outside Tatum. Smart up top. Lets it fly. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's Mathurin. Pounded by Tatum. Shoots. Boston with a rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Red Hot. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Reeves in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Pacers foul. Kyrie Irving. 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Robert Williams checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. While the Pacers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Reeves. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Pass to Red Hot. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. He's got 10. Here's Nembhard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Nora. He's guarded by Barnes. Nora, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
You know, back in 2010, Harrison Barnes was the top recruit in the country out of high school grade.
Yeah, and interestingly, Barnes decided to play 2 seasons at North Carolina. Unheard of these days for someone with Harrison's pedigree.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Shots good by Red Hot.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Brown's checked in. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Irving. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Outside for Irving. They need this. Indiana again missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Inside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Red Hot. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Irving finds Halliburton. Gets an open look and hits it. Halliburton's got 5.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
For the Celtics, Mitchell Robinson comes in for Williams, and it's Horford in for Barnes. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Red Hot. Connects from downtown. Give him 20.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Irving. The 3. That one no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Red Hot. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Back to Halliburton. To the left wing. Pass to Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Here's Red Hot. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
54 seconds left in the half. Turner passes to Irving. Boston with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Red Hot. Misses from short range. The Pacers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Drummond's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Halliburton. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 40% during the second quarter. Outside Irving. Shoots from the elbow. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's Red Hot. He got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Indiana. On the court. In the front court, Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of 2-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Indiana trailing here.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Reeves.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Robinson with a steal. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Knocked away. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And so it's Boston with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
And Beezes, of course, you guys are representing an expansion team, which means you have some Mexico City fans out there excited for this championship. What's it been like to get the reception from the fan base?
Yes, I think we're just happy overall to be able to part of history. Obviously, we're the first international organization to win NBA 2K League championship. So that's just big to create history here. And that's just something, you know, me and Kelly, we were 2 of the first expansion picks here. So I think we're just really happy to be a part of that. And I know these guys are just really happy that we're able to accomplish this moment.
All right, so now you all have a chance.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What do you appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to...
Some changes here for the Celtics. Robinson's checked in for Williams. Red Hot comes in for Al Horford. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Gordon out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Allen the bounce pass. Gordon against Robinson. 5 on the clock. Gordon the pass to Allen. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by the Celtics. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers.